Fridays on 42nd Street. I'm Katy Merriman, the artistic director here at the Des Moines Playhouse, and we're talking to Robin Spahr, director of education. And we're here sitting in the theater in the ground, reminiscing about all the performances and rehearsals and floods and classes that have taken place in this room, sitting on our thrones, because we want to talk to you about education and what the heck is going on, because it's a lot. So, take it away, Robin.
Yeah, so we are currently registering for summer camps, and in the middle of our spring class session, we just finished doing Frozen Kids for spring break. It is fabulous. The kids are in fact, I'm in Elsa's ice throne right now, if you can see.
Highly uncomfortable.
It is really uncomfortable and very pointy. But yeah, summer classes start June 6th, and which is like only 2 months away.
Is there room still?
Crazy to me. I will tell you, there is room for some ages, but we've got a lot of closed classes. You know, I think a lot of parents are really eager to have their kids involved in activities again. I know I am.
I'm
as a
learning
parent,
that,
and
well.
so we've got a lot of folks that have really quickly registered. So over half the classes are full.
Over half are full, but anything
still
exciting
spots.
that's left?
So we've got the last week of camp, August 8th through the 12th. We have a couple camps for 3rd through 8th grade, one for 4th and 5th, and one for 6th through 8th. Sorry. Ban this book and Revolting Children. It's about empowering kids to enact change in their communities and what they can do, even though they're small and young, what they can do to impact the people around them, either whether it's at the school or their neighborhood or their city, whatever it might be. Based on literature, Ban This Book is actual Alan Katz book, and then of course Matilda. So,
3rd through 8th.
We have a 4th and 5th grade class, and then a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade class. Not
Great.
Sorry. So those are both still available for middle school kids. We've got 10-minute plays, which is
That's
for
always
7th,
really
8th, and 9th, taught by the fabulous Taylor Millar. Is amazing. We've got. I'm just trying to think of what else we still have available.
Do you have Performance Academy spots left?
We do. I'm so glad you mentioned it. Matilda Jr. So this is the 70-minute version of Matilda, which is our big summer show. So it's for 7th through 11th grade. We do have openings, and this is a way for them to. It's a 3-week camp. It's our team intensive. A way for them to get involved and be in a show and learn the ropes and work with some really great theater professionals. And here's the great thing. And in fact, the great thing with all of our classes and camps, we have an amazing scholarship program that allows any student to participate in our classes. So one of the things that's important to me is that we remove as many barriers as possible to kids. If they want to be here, we want them here. We want them in our building. We want them to be involved. And so with our scholarships, and these are due to very generous donors. The Gene Hobson Angel Fund, Kate Goldman Fund. I mean, we're very fortunate to have them. But that means that parents who can contribute $10, hey, you know what? We'll make up the rest for you. We're going to meet you where you're at. We don't require financial documentation. We want to make sure there's as few hoops as possible.
Yeah, and like as a parent, I appreciate the way you do scholarships. You know, you just indicate when you sign up correctly. Like, I'm interested in a scholarship, and then all you do is say, great, how much of a scholarship do you need?
There's a form. There's a simple form to fill out.
Yeah.
So they just go on there and say, you know, contact information, here are the classes we're interested in, and there's a question that just says, how much, if any, can you contribute from your budget?
Right.
And so that's a way of asking, okay, if it's half, great, we'll do the other half. If it's 75%, whatever it might be, that way we're not assuming anything. We don't ask for their income because that doesn't give us a very full picture. And frankly, it's just more hoops.
Yeah,
we just want you to simplify it, and you tell us how much you need, and that's it. We'll make up the rest.
And also part of the Angel Fund is if you have transportation issues, I think, or if you have any other circumstances that other scholarship funds would help, like a bus pass to get to the Playhouse and things like that. That's part of what the Angel Fund is for as well.
Yeah,
I love that.
And what we've done with
people know.
Performance Academy in the summer for some students is we go out and we purchase, stuff for lunches, things, and then when it's lunchtime, they just go down to the kitchen and they make themselves a lunch. No big deal.
Yes,
and so they have a meal to eat. So it's not something we make a big deal out of it. It's just we want to make sure that everyone here has, you know, those basic needs met.
Yeah,
you know, if they're going to be here, let's give them what they need.
And I'm just going to plug the Performance Academy camp one more time for 7th through 11th graders, because you will be pulling choreography for your show from the main stage Matilda, and you will also be performing on the set of the real Matilda upstairs, the main stage Matilda. So you get like a lot of cool bonus performance accessories because it is summer.
Yeah.
So if you are looking for a 3-week show to be in, that's the one. Anything else education-wise you want to
Audition workshops now that you've talked about. So we offer a week of audition workshops. It's a half-day camp the week of the 4th, 4 mornings or 4 afternoons, whatever works in your schedule. And we are able to bring in a variety of directors who work either here at the Playhouse or other theaters in the community, and they each lead a 3-hour session with the kids. And so the kids get that hands-on experience. You know, auditioning is a skill. That's what I tell people all the time. The more you do it, the better you get at it. And so they can work with directors, get feedback, get positive reinforcement, and get to ask questions. I think we started doing them because so many kids and parents didn't know what they didn't know. If you're new to the experience of theater and auditioning, it can be very intimidating, and it keeps you from maybe doing it. And so this kind of helps them understand what they can expect from us and what we are going to expect of them. So
and we still have spots open for audition camps.
Both the morning and the afternoon.
Audition camps are one of my favorites.
Yeah,
in summer.
Last year, I don't know who we're going to have this year because we don't have the directors slated yet, and that's something we'll figure out as we get closer. But last year, I know Peter Dean, Melissa Chavez-Miller. I think, did you do a session?
Perhaps.
And Tina Haas-Finley, the amazing Tina Haas-Finley, and I'm forgetting so many people. But these are really awesome folks who have great perspectives, and I think it's valuable information for those kids.
Come to camps!
Yeah.
And then we'll have more in the fall when school starts again. Thank you, Robin. Just a reminder of a few exciting things. You've got a few more chances to see Singing in the Rain. Today is Friday, so you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 more. And they're filling up quick. So if you're one of those people who's like, I really got to see it before it closes, now is the time to go online and get a ticket. Because they're filling, which is such a great problem. Thanks, everyone. Also, we just posted the cast list for Calendar Girls, which is our next main stage play. So we're really excited to get started on that. Directed by Kathy Pingle. She's got a fantastic production team. And we finished those auditions. So now we are looking ahead to Matilda auditions. I wore my school uniform today to remind you. Hi, Nicholas. You can say hello. Nicholas is here. We're doing Fridays in 40 Seconds. Sit on a box.
Hey,
we're talking about Melissa auditions. Matilda auditions.
I want to try out for that.
So, just to clarify, we're going to divide those into 2 different days based on youth auditions and adults. So if you're 15 or younger, when we post auditions soon, you're going to want to sign up for the youth auditions on Sunday, May 1st. If you're an adult, 16 or over, you're going to want to audition on Monday, May 2nd. And that will be written down for you on our audition page. Read it carefully, and then email me if you have questions. But only after you've read the page carefully.
And I think I want to mention, because I know sometimes with auditions you put ages on there like this, that those are guidelines, right?
Guidelines.
They're not requirements. We're not targeting anyone at the door. It's a general guideline, but if you're a year older or a year younger, 2 years, go ahead and audition anyway, right?
Please show up, and I can say with a fair amount of certainty that almost any age can fit into Matilda. And looking ahead, Guys and Dolls as well, not on the younger side, but especially Matilda, we've got youth, like young youth, we've got preteen, teenage youth. If you're in your upper teens or 20s, there's all different ways to cast this show. So don't not come if you are literally any age. Please just come and sign up, because there's so many different ways to do it. David Van Cleve is directing. He's so creative, and I love the way he casts shows. So don't let numbers on an audition page scare you. Just come. Nicholas, do you have anything? This is the longest Friday because on 42nd.
Oh my
We've
gosh.
done it in a long time.
Strike.
No. Yes.
Strike!
Right.
Strike! Sorry.
That's right. Yes, we have Strike for Singing in the Rain on Sunday at 4:30 is when the show gets out, so we'll start roughly after that. If you want to come and hang out with us and tear a set apart and throw some stuff in a dumpster, organizing anything in a bucket, like hardware and stuff, we got a task for you, so just come down and we'll put you to work.
Okay, well, this was great. Thanks, you guys. Happy Friday, and we will see you next week. We're going to talk about Autism Awareness Month next week. Wear blue next Friday, or the month of April. Bye!
Thank you.